Well, we're here at Canadian Tire Centre with Curtis Lazar in town for a week, taking a break from his summer vacation. And Curtis, you got in on Sunday. How's your trip been so far?
It's been awesome. I mean, I'm excited to see what the city's all about in the summer. I mean, obviously we're quite busy during the winter and trying to win hockey games, but it's always good to get back here. And I've only been here before for a development camp, and I didn't have that this summer, so I thought it's good to come back here, check out the city, hang out with the Phillips family again, and just have some fun.
Have you had a chance to see any of the sites or down to the Parliament building, to the canal, or anything like that? You just missed Blues Fest.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of by design, because I mean, you want to stay training and stuff like that, and I guess the temptation would have got me a little bit over there. But no, I'm looking forward to doing that later this week. I just recently bought a house, so I'm all tied up in the paperwork and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a part of life you got to deal with, I guess.
That must have been a big deal for you. Tell us a little bit about your house and in Kelowna, you were saying.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate to call Kelowna home, because I mean, it's a hot spot for not only hockey players, but I mean, tourists in general. I mean, it's beautiful in the summer, and I rather looked at a place on Saturday, and my parents looked on Sunday, and Sunday night put in the offer, and a couple hours later it was sold. So I mean, it's pretty exciting for me. I mean, never would have thought in my life that I'm 20 years old I'd be a homeowner, but it's pretty cool.
Where does that rank in terms of playing your first NHL game, or being drafted in the first round, or scoring your first NHL goal? Where does that personal accomplishment rank for you?
I mean, you can't really compare it, because I mean, as a hockey player, I mean, those hockey accolades, they're cool and special too, but in saying that is, I take a lot of pride in maturity and being responsible off the ice, and this is a big step of it. I mean, it is reality. You're going to have the house sooner rather than later, and to get it out of the way, it's cool.
Now, if there's a couple of things that you want to see when you're in Ottawa, do you have any plans? Do you have any cottages you're going to visit or anything like that?
Yeah, we go to Chris Phillips' cottage. I mean, they built it just recently, so it's going to be good to go in there and see Aaron and Chris as well, the kids. I mean, I miss them and seeing them every day, so just to catch up with them, I think they want to try and take me out wake surfing and teach me how to do that. And again, I mean, it matters having fun. I put some training in here and show the Ottawa Senators that I'm ready to go for next season.
I'm going a little faster than you here, eh? And I did 10 miles already today. I don't know how many you've done, but anyways, Chris Phillips. Now, talking about Chris, are you going to be living with the Phillips family again next season?
I am not. I'm moving out, although they are looking for a new nanny, so I said I can maybe move back in and be the manny of the house. But no, me and Mark Stone are moving Mark Borowiecki's old townhouse. He just moved out, and he kept the townhouse in his name, so he's very generous to open that up to me and Mark, and we'll be out there in Stittsville right beside Cody CC, so it's going to be pretty good.
Now, do you think you can live with Mark Stone?
I do. I mean, for the majority of the time last year, we were the guys hanging out on days off and stuff like that. And I've been talking to Mark throughout the summer, and again, we get along great, and I'm looking forward to sharing the house with him.
Now, you're back in Kelowna. You've been back home as a first-round pick, as a guy that's going to be playing in the NHL. But this year, you were back there as a full-time NHLer. Was there any difference at all? Did people treat you any differently or give you a lot of advice?
I mean, I'm known for the guy that ate the hamburger off the ice more than anything. But no, I mean, the reception, I mean, the thank yous and the congratulations from everyone's been outstanding. I always just try and live my life, because I mean, like I've always said, I'm still a kid. I'm 20 years old, and I want to be known as Curtis Lazar, not the NHL player. But just being around the guys, even the other NHL guys in town, I mean, they're really helping me out, and I guess they've seen that I'm able to play at this level, and they really want to take me under their wing and seeing that. And this summer, the beginning of it was a lot catching up with old friends and family that you don't get to see that much during the season, because I'm so busy. And I mean, it's awesome to get out there and enjoy the weather. And I mean, I went out to Banff for a weekend of camping, and tried to get away, but I'm on the beach and I'm taking pictures and signing autographs, and that's stuff that I never really dreamt about before. Your
Twitter account's quite busy now. It looks like you've had a busy summer. What else have you been doing? Have you been golfing, or are you a golfer at all?
Yeah, actually, I took up golfing this summer. I actually went out and bought some clubs, and after my workouts, I try and get out as much as I can. And I mean, starting it was rough, but then again, I'm getting better, and I figured I'm a pro hockey player living in the Okanagan. We get some beautiful courses, so it makes sense that I do it, and I'm really having fun out there hitting the ball around. The NHLPA had their golf classic in Vernon, and I was a big part of that, just being a local guy, and hang around with the guys, see what the NHLPA is all about is another cool aspect of the summer.
Well, I can see you're getting a little bit tired here. I know I could go for days, but we better sign off. For Sun Media from Canadian Tire Centre, I'm Don Brennan with Curtis Lazar.